Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
It's not difficult to make anti-skid bracelets with your own hands. Carry them always with you. They will take a little space in the trunk, and in case of a case will greatly improve the passability of your car. This means of increasing the passability of the car, made independently, will not yield to the factory analogs. For lovers of outdoor activities, amateur fishermen and hunters, a device that can quickly improve the passability of the car is simply indispensable. Several ways to improve the passability of the car. Ways to improve the cross-country ability of the car. Installation on the wheels of tires of increased cross-country ability with large and high tread elements, putting chains on the wheels. Tires with high sights have a high rolling resistance, which increases fuel consumption considerably. They are also very noisy and therefore uncomfortable to ride on. Chains are even more costly and uncomfortable to drive. To put the chains on the wheels you need to lift the car on a jack, which is not always possible due to the jack falling through mud or snow. Therefore, putting chains on the wheels before off-roading is quite difficult. The device and advantages of snow bracelets. A snow bracelet consists of two pieces of chain with paired ends and two straps, one with a buckle and the other free. It is put on the wheel so that the chain, forming the ground hooks, lies on the tread in two rows with a small gap between them. The free end of the strap is threaded through the hole in the wheel rim, and after tightening is fastened with a buckle on the other side of the bracelet. A single brace put on the drive wheel is certainly not enough to significantly increase the off-road ability. A set of bracelets usually consists of 6 pieces. This is sufficient for a vehicle with one drive axle. For a 4-wheel drive vehicle it is better to buy or make 2 such sets. The bracelets should be put on each driving wheel 3 pieces at equal intervals. Such sets can be bought or made by yourself. The main advantage of bracelets over chains is that they can be put on the wheels without lifting the car with a jack. That is, putting them on before a problematic part of the road will not be difficult, and on a good road you can move without them. They can be put on even on a stuck car. The efficiency of bracelets is as high as chains, because the ground hooks are formed in the same way. But don't overestimate the increase in cross-country ability with them. If the car lays the bottom on the mud or snow, they will not be able to help. The advantages of this device, of course, include low cost and safety of operation. In the case of a break in the fastening belt, the bracelet will simply fly off the wheel, without causing damage to the body. Some sources note increased wear of rubber when using this device. I think that if you do not drive on the bracelets constantly, the wear will not increase. Strange as it may seem, but in our country snow bracelets are not as widely used as in snowless by our standards Europe. This is explained, apparently, by the complete ban of studded rubber in some countries, and the long-standing habit of drivers to have such a device just in case. Such devices are used there since 20 years of the last century. And the fact that there are roads on which, under certain conditions, it is forbidden to drive without such an accessory. It also, apparently, plays its role. They even have special road signs that open or close depending on weather conditions. 2 pieces of chain 5 centimeters longer than the width of the wheel tread. The chain must be such that an M8 screw fits into the outermost link of the segment. The joints of its links must be welded or soldered with copper, otherwise they may be broken when working. The larger the chain links are, the better the chain will make the best ground hooks. But before choosing a chain, measure the narrowest point between the tire and the wheel arch. The chain, put on the tire tread, should pass this place without reaching the arch with a good margin. In case of its absence, it is worth to get dirt under it, and it will hit the body. Self-locking nut straps for tie-downs from the tools you will need, 2 horn wrenches on the size of nuts and bolt heads, awl and needle. It is not necessary to measure the tread width to know the tread width. This size is present in the designation on the sidewall of the tire. This designation looks like this: XXX70R14 3 first digits, and there is the width of the tread in millimeters. Chains can be bought in the store, Profka Pressure, or in the usual household department. Look for a sling with buckles in a mountaineering equipment store. Once the materials and tools have been collected, you can start making. Take one of the bolts, put a washer on it, followed by the outermost link of one piece of chain. Now put on another washer and a tube. If there is no tube, screw on 4 regular nuts and tighten the construction. Put on another washer and the outermost link of the other section of chain. Close the link with a washer, screw on the self-locking nut and tighten it. Fasten the other 2 edges of the chain pieces together in the same way. Once the edges of the sections have been joined together, wrap the free end of the belt or sling with the buckle around one of the bolts, pull it toward the buckle, and stitch it often with cap-on thread using an awl and needle. The length of the end with the buckle should be about 10 centimeters. In the same way, attach a belt or sling without a buckle to the other bolt. Leave the length of this end for the convenience of fastening more. If necessary, you can shorten it later. Useful little things. What else will be needed for the manufacture of bracelets? For ease of pulling through the holes in the disc of the belt without a buckle, make a hook of steel wire with a diameter of about 3 mm length. It should be about 30 centimeters. A good purse for one bracelet will serve as an old top. Only use snow bracelets on drive wheels. Putting them on non-drive wheels increases their rolling resistance and impairs off-road performance. The more bracelets you put on the drive wheels, the less load on each chain, which means less chance of slipping and digging holes. But that doesn't mean you should put on as many as will fit on the wheel. Look for the optimum number. Their number is in direct correlation to the diameter of the wheels. If you're stuck in the snow and you don't have snow bracelets yet, but in the trunks there is a rather thick tow rope, try to use it to improve the passability of your car. To do this, slip it from the outside into the hole in the wheel disc, pull out the other side through the tread. Do this several times. And whatever, fix the ends of the cable. Just make sure that it does not snag on anything. Having overcome a difficult section of the road, do not forget to remove any bracelets anti-skid, as they are not designed for long-term use. How to choose ready-made snow bracelets? The choice of ready-made bracelets is not difficult. They are available in 3 size categories: small, for cars; medium, for vans and SUVs; and large, for trucks. To make sure you don't get the size wrong, memorize the tread width of your car's wheels, measure and compare the length of the bracelet chains to it. The length of the chains should be about 5 centimeters longer than the tread width. Evaluate whether the straps are securely fastened to the chains. Fastening the straps must necessarily be overlapping, and for stitching should not be used threads from natural raw materials, as in such conditions they will quickly rot. Stitching should be frequent, in several rows, necessarily with cap-on threads. The joints of the chain links must be welded or soldered with copper. Galvanic coating of these chains is not necessary, as it will still wipe off after a few times of use of the bracelet. Along with bracelets made of steel chain, there are devices in the form of plastic clamps and rubber tubes, but they are not popular with our motorists, since our drivers must have everything iron. In conclusion, making snow bracelets is a simple and enjoyable activity that anyone can try. With just a few easy steps and minimal materials, you can create beautiful, unique accessories that capture the magic of winter. Whether you're crafting with friends or enjoying a quiet moment alone, this project is a wonderful way to embrace the season. So gather your supplies, head outside, and let your creativity shine as you make your very own snow bracelets. Happy crafting!